As part of the application process for grant submissions, the URC asks students to submit their applications through our online portal. When you access the link on our website, you'll be taken to a page that looks like this. At the beginning, it'll ask you to sign in with your STAR ID and password in order to use your credentials to sign in. When you submit, it will take you to a page that looks something like this. And it'll meet you with a list of instructions. So these instructions are identical to what is available on our rubrics and proposals. So things that you have already read more than likely, but please read them again just in case you missed something. And it will remind you that the deadline for submission is Friday, October 16th by 5 p.m. with faculty approval. And then it gives you the link to our research and creative project guidelines on our website here. A reminder that late proposals will not be reviewed. Your proposal must be submitted in PDF format, and I would encourage you all, as soon as you open this, to attach your proposal through this blue button. You can open a box, select a file from your computer, and hit OK. And make sure you upload that again in PDF format. It's easier for our reviewers to read it that way. It's easier for us to share it with them in that form. As you go through, please note that this form needs to be filled out and completed in one sitting. It can't be saved as part of the form. So if you sit down and begin the form and leave the tab open, if your computer falls asleep, anything like that, it will not save your progress and you'll have to start over. If it does fall asleep, if you do lose that progress, it's okay. Just resubmit. Just know that you'll have to take the extra time to do so. After you read all of these statements that are presented here, please check this box and it will take you to the primary student researcher information. Here you can see that it auto-populates your name, STAR ID, and Tech ID, as well as your email. We ask that you fill in your phone number, your address, the department under which you were doing research, and your anticipated graduation date. The information will all be used to help distribute funds so that we know that the money is going to the right place and that you can access it. We ask you to choose your creative project or research project type, and then give a statement actually on how during the COVID-19 pandemic, you will be able to complete and conduct your research efficiently and even safely within the boundaries and restrictions of the pandemic. So how will you adhere to social distancing? How might your research be affected if we do go into certain levels of shutdown? If you have troubles writing up this statement or figuring out exactly what that might look like, we're more than happy to help you at the URC, and talking to your faculty member can be a lot of help in this situation. As you continue through the application, you want to check whether or not you're a member of the honors program as the primary student researcher, and then you'll want to fill out any information you have related to institutional review board approval. So if you have that IRB approval, or you can fill it out and put your number here. If it's pending, tell us when you submitted it or that it's not yet submitted, and then say that you don't need it if you don't need it. You can put your project title here and then a brief statement of preparation. So describe the relevant educational or work experience or even volunteer experiences that you have related to the topic and work that you're going to be doing as part of your project. Make sure that you really do show off the things that you know and the skills that you have so that we know that you are capable of carrying out a project like this. If you have more than one faculty mentor, you can add as many faculty members as you have. If you accidentally add too many boxes, you can click this blue box and just get rid of them. Make sure you put in your faculty member's full name and their email. What is important about this is once you submit, your faculty member will get a automatic email sent to, again, this email, and they will approve your project for submission and sign off saying, yes, I am aware this project is being submitted as a member of my team or a member of my lab, and I approve what they are doing. That's very important because without that sign off, we cannot consider you for a grant. So again, make sure that this email is correct. I would double check it 2 or 3 times. And then after you put in all of your faculty members, you can click that yes, you've discussed it with them and move on. If you have additional student researchers, you can fill out their information here. It's similar to what the primary student researcher fills out. anything they have can go through here. If you have more than 5 additional student researchers, you can put all of the additional information for students in this box. So you can put their name, their star ID, and their email address for each one. We need that information just to keep track of who we're giving grants to. Finally, when you get down to the bottom, you'll have the student researcher sign off. You'll need to read all of these statements, particularly the ones that are in bold, pay special attention to. When you get to here, make sure, again, double check that you've attached that PDF of your proposal. Again, you can attach it through this blue button or this gray one down here. When you get here, if you are submitting for a foundation grant, a part of that $1,000 stipend, we do require that you submit a 2-minute video proposal. Guidelines for this can be found on our website. And we ask that you check this box and then upload a link to your video. That can be uploaded on YouTube, through Google Drive, any video sharing platform. Just copy and paste the link here. When you do so, make sure that you have given access to anyone with the link to view the video. That'll be different depending on the platform that you use. And if you have issues with that, you can contact us at the URC. Once you have everything filled out, I would encourage you to double check your submission, make sure that you have everything that you need, that you've entered emails and names efficiently and correctly, and then provide your star ID password in this box. Check this box for your electronic signature, and a button will pop up for submission. Once you click that button, it'll take you to a separate page, confirm that you've submitted, and then it'll send you very quickly an automated email saying, yes, you have submitted, and then it will also send that automatic email to your faculty mentor for approval. Once you have that submitted, you are all set to wait for review, and you'll hear more from us in the coming weeks.